holding the baby close helps with the hormones, and part of these hormones are heightening our instincts. So even in a normal birth, part of the hormones is making our instincts really strong. So first and foremost, when we carry our baby a lot, we actually, and hold our baby a lot and hug it and kiss it and just go, oh, you're so yummy, you know, which is even easier when you've got them on you all the time. Part of what's going on then is that your instincts about what you and the baby need are becoming really, really heightened and strong and in tune. So then we can be the mother, because now we know what we need, and all the information that we need is in that hug, you know, as opposed to a book or giving the children over to someone else who we think knows better. Okay, so taking our child to the doctor and doing whatever they say because we just don't know. Like the number of women that tell me they take their children to the doctor all the time for this and that and the other because they're not in tune with what they think is going on with the baby. And when people come to me with a problem with their baby, the first thing I say is, what do you think is going on? Because that's where the answer is going to be. And the more we hold our baby, the more we're going to tune into that. And that's what part of what bonding is. So reading each other through those hormones becoming higher. And then we feel calmer. Everyone knows calm baby, calm mum baby, yeah? So we feel calmer, feel more relaxed because we feel like we know what's going on with the baby. And then we have a calmer baby. I did a workshop on the weekend and I asked everyone to say what was they're most looking forward to with the baby and what they were most scared of with birth. And one guy says, oh, I'm looking forward to have a calm baby like yours. Because she comes to all the workshops with me and she's hanging out in the sea, looking at everybody. I mean, she does this about 8 times a week, don't you?
Aww.
Yeah.
She's so used to it.
Yeah, so think about also, so we've got our instincts higher, so we've got more of an idea for ourselves what we think is going on. So if there's a problem, we can go and say, oh, this is what we think the problem is, and try and find a solution. The other thing is we're keeping the baby calm and relaxed, so they release their emotions through you. So when you hold your baby a lot, your baby's nice and squishy and yummy. I've picked up some people's babies and the babies are stiff. Have you ever picked up a friend's baby stiff? Yeah? Because what's happening is they're getting all this new information, emotions, physical, intellectual, everything that's going on around them, but they're not releasing it. They need you to hug them and hold them for them to release it. So if they don't release that, everything that's coming in, those emotions, they get a tight gut. And what happens with a tight gut, I was actually reading about this on something else, and this came up in it, something completely separate. I was like, oh, there it is again, you know. It was about how we can't tune into our energy as a society because we're so locked in the gut. And a lot of this would come from being left to cry when we were a baby and all that stuff that a lot of people, you know, say, oh, that's what you should do. Okay, so when the baby's gut gets tight, do you know that the gut is 70% of the immune system? Okay? When the baby's gut tight, what's going to happen to the baby's health? It's going to fall apart. Coming. So, when the baby's gut's tight, the rest of the immune system has to do all of the work instead of just 30% of the work. All the white blood cells and all that other stuff that we know about, right? So then, this is where we get reflux, colic, because the gut's tight, allergies, obesity, ADD, ADHD, all these other things can be perpetuated or made worse, or even completely come from the fact that the rest of our immune system, which is supposed to be the last line of defence, so your gut's supposed to stop anything from getting through, but when it gets through, the rest of the body fights it. It becomes an allergy. So that you can start to see, okay, where as a society, we've let go of things like slings and co-sleeping and breastfeeding all the time. Like, I hear people have been told not to let the baby fall asleep on the breast. Have you heard that? Yeah? Oh, so do you, and it's good for their health and it's good for yours. And the baby goes to sleep. And believe me, when you've got 6 kids, you don't have time to hush them up and down the hallway for 2 hours, and you can't have this rigid sleep pattern because